Welcome everyone, hope you're having a good weekend. Slim is busy this weekend, so I'll be going over the market forecast for you guys. Let's start with the economic calendar. So it's looking like it will be a busy week, especially on Wednesday and Thursday. So let's begin on Monday. It doesn't look like we have much going on. There's current account for yens, home loans for Aussie. I'm not expecting much movement from any of these, so won't really be looking to do much on Monday. On Tuesday we have, again, not very much. We do have short-term energy outlook for US dollar. However, we've got this CPI the next day, so not expecting much to happen on Tuesday either. On Wednesday we have the interest rate decision for New Zealand dollar, so that will take place during the Asia session. It's not a session that we trade because that will be 3 AM my time. However, we will see if there's any movements that we can continue on following that interest rate, but the main focus will be on the CPI for USD on that Wednesday, so during New York Open. Following that CPI release, there will also be an interest rate decision for Canadian dollar, so that will be another one of interest. And 45 minutes after that will be the press conference. And then in the evening, there will be FOMC meeting minutes, so if there is any movement, we'll probably expect that to push it along. So it's looking like Wednesday will be a really busy day. And then Thursday we've got an interest rate decision for Euro, and we've got jobless claims for USD, and we've got PPI for USD as well. So again, that's looking like another busy day. Press conference for that Euro interest rate will follow the PPI. And then on Friday we've got a GDP release for GBP, so for pound, and apart from that we've also got at the same time a German CPI. Not expecting much from German CPI, but we'll see what happens. So Friday it's looking much quieter, but there's some possible trades that will continue on from the previous day's movements, so from the interest rate decisions and the CPI from Wednesday and Thursday. So the main pairs that we're going to look at are USD, Euro and CAD, mainly because they're the ones with the biggest news events. So let's begin with USD. So currently GBP USD, this was the last buyer on the daily time frame. However, that got taken out during the week and price did hold below. So we need to see how price comes up and reacts in this area. Either if it comes up choppy, it could sell if it rolls over, and if it comes up strong, it could buy straight through that. We just have to see what happens. But for the time being, we are expecting some US dollar weakness. So Euro dollar. Euro dollar, we are currently inside of this buy. Price could not sell below, and it reacted strongly from this buyer and it held. So we are currently looking for this buy that started last week with the news event to continue for buys. High chance it could continue up to here, so we'll see what happens with the news releases and if it can push the market all the way up to here. USD CAD, we're currently in a range. It's not buying and it's not selling. If it does break above, we need to see it hold above and then it can pull back and continue buying. If we are to sell, we need to see it come below this area, so it needs to sell below and then we can sell it. Kiwi USD. Kiwi did sell below this buyer, so it does need to buy a little bit, but then we'll see what it does, if it can continue buying or if it will just sell off. We'll just have to see what happens with this one. Aussie USD, so this was where that sell began and it came all the way down to here, and then we went up and we broke above it, and then price held just as was discussed in last week's market forecast, and buyers did step in, so we're going to expect the continuation of this buy. So that's dollar weakness to continue. USD yen, it has just been going sideways, so we need to see it break out its range in either direction to give us a direction that we can trade. At the moment, generally it does look like the dollar is weak. Euros. So euro pound has just been in a range. We don't have any direction yet, so we need to see it either break above and hold or break below and continue selling. For euro dollar, as we discussed, it does look like it's in this buy, so it should continue to approximately here. So that's euro strong. Euro CAD, it looks like we did have a strong buy that stepped in and the price did hold above, and it did react strongly from this area. So euro is strong, so let's see if it can reach these highs. We do have some big news events coming, so that could push it along really nicely. Euro Kiwi, it looks like we are in this buy and price is holding, so it's just looking to continue that buy. Euro Aussie, price does look like it's been going sideways for, well, since January, so not much we're expecting on this pair. Euro Yen, it looks like most likely price will continue to buy at least until these highs. So that's overall euro looking strong. Moving on to CAD. So pound CAD, it looks like we did recently just take out this seller, and we want to see how price comes back down with reduced momentum, and then it could buy. However, if it breaks below this area where the higher time frame buy started, then we would want to see it break below and then it could sell if it's going for sales. So we'll see what the news event does on this, but for now it's looking like CAD is weak. For Euro CAD, again, as we discussed for Euro, it looks like CAD is weak here because we did have that buyer step in and then price held, and it looks like we're going for buys, and it should be coming up to around here. US dollar CAD, we don't have any clear direction at the moment. Price is in a range. We want to see what it does and what sentiment it follows. Currently both USD and CAD are looking weak, so that does explain the range as well. New Zealand CAD's not really a pair that we trade because it's a commodity against commodity. However, we are currently seeing inside the sell, price is holding, but it did come back strong. Let's just see what it does. Aussie CAD, another commodity against commodity, so it's not one that we trade. However, let's see. This was the last sell, which then broke, and then price has been holding, so it does look like it's going for buys. So that would be CAD weakness. And CAD yen, currently it's in a range. Both currencies are weak, so there's no clear direction on this one. We do need to see what it does if it breaks below, and then what it does in this area, whether it rolls over to the buy side, or if it continues to sell, or if it breaks above and holds and then it can continue up. We just have to see what it does. And that's it for this week. So it looks like USD is showing signs of weakness, Euro is showing signs of strength, and CAD looks like it's showing signs of weakness.